guys? It's Colbert at my crib. I'm just gonna do the video for Unit 2 for you, Mr. Suhu. Alright, so for our first part, we're gonna talk about parabolas. Now, a parabola, there are three things you need to know about it: the focus point, the directrix, and the vertex. Now, let's go over the directrix first. Now, on this specific one, there's a directrix going downwards through the x-axis on number 3, -3. So what you need, the relationship between directrix and a focus point, it's the same distance from the vertex. Directrix, focus point, vertex right there. So let's say the directrix is 3 steps away from the vertex. It's just that I got here. If one is positive, or let's start from 1 right now. If 1 is positive, it would be equaling right. If it was negative, it'd equal left. So that determines whether they're going right or left, obviously. But 4, for the bottom one, 4p, is a good determine whether they're going to go up and down. Positive for up and negative down. So on this one, we're just going to keep it positive. Y equals positive 1 over positive 4p, parentheses x minus h squared plus k. So what we're going to be doing, since the vertex is the vertex is 0, 3. So h is going to be 0, 3 is going to be k. So then you're going to simplify it to the most possible way. 5 is going to represent the focus point. So we're going to multiply 4 and 5 together, we're going to get 20. And we're going to simplify it. X minus 0 is just x. So we're going to keep it x squared plus 3. And that's our simplification for that specific parabola. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so our last part that we gotta do is the axis of symmetry. So, what we're gonna be doing, so the axis of symmetry is dividing right up the middle of the graph. Symmetry, that's pretty much it, going down the middle, splitting 2 equal sides. That's what the x-axis is doing in this one, in this parabola being the minimum going towards the right. In this one though, I'm just showing a little example of a minimum that's starting from the... Alright, so next up we got a word problem for a quadratic equation. So the word problem says, Epiphone, as in Epiphone guitars, Epiphone says 70 Les Paul guitars in a month for $320 each. There is a price drop of $20 on the Les Paul guitar 1 month, and Epiphone sells 5 more guitars. So, what you're going to be doing, you're going to be gathering $320 and $20, since that's the price. Let's talk about price there. And of quantity of guitars, you're gathering 70 and 5. So, for the equation, for the max income equation, you're going to put in parentheses 320 minus 20x, since you're subtracting $20 from the price. On the quantity side, you can do 70 plus 5y. Now, x and y are going to represent where the graph is going to place on the parabola. So, for best price, you have 300, since you subtract 320 by 20. We're gonna get to the x and y soon. I'll show you. The expected price at best is going to be 75, since you're adding 70 and 5 together. And at maximum revenue, once you multiply 300 times 75, you get 22,500. Then you take the negative 20x down and you divide x equals 16. Do the same exact thing for 70 plus 5y. Cancel out, divide by positive 5, you get negative 14. Since a negative times a positive, or negative divided by a positive is a negative. So what you're going to do now, just to find the axis of symmetry, you're going to do 16 plus negative 14, which is 2. You divide that by 2, and you're just going to get 1. Since it cancels, doesn't really cancel it out. It just equals each other. So what you get, you got your y equals 14, your x equals 16, and then your axis of symmetry right down the middle at 1. These are steps right here that I have written down. I've already entered the L1 and L2, and now we're going to go on to zoom all the way down to number 9. Enter. Alright, see, it's blank right now. Even if you press graph right now, it's still going to be blank probably. So now we go on to step 3 after we've gone over that. So we're going to go stat and then right arrow. Stat, right arrow to calc, and we're going to go down to quad reg.